Hello, I wanted to show two small optimizations that are really big, but I mean small in changes, but big in effect. Let me show you first the old a build with the old behavior. This will load 300 levels from the same data than the new one, and as you see, it generates the world with the 300 levels, and it takes approximately 5.5 seconds instantiating the levels, while the new implementation, it takes much less time. Obviously, you see a different world. I will talk about that in a bit. But the new implementation loads the 300 levels in much less time, 800 milliseconds. So what I did was to bite the bullet and retire my or disable for now my own random number generation implementation that I showed in a previous video, which I was using because the random number generator in Godot, it has this note here. It says the underlying algorithm is an implementation detail and should not be depended upon. So that was the reason I was using, I coded my own random number generator, so to not depend on the implementation of Godot. But I realized that it was being a bit slow because it obviously it runs on GDscript code. So I looked at the GitHub project of Godot, and I noticed that it's not a thing that they change so often. So I decided to not be so paranoid with this. And obviously, it's much faster because it runs inside the engine instead of in an interpreted chunk of code. So bye-bye random number generator, or bye-bye custom one at least. Obviously, the behavior of my implementation was very different, even given the same seed, than the internal random number generator class of inside of Godot. Although both use the same kind of modular generator, but the implementation is different. So that's why you see two different structures or mazes or shapes in the two versions. But I'm confident that the Godot implementation will not change so often as to be a problem, and if it does, it's obviously an inherent risk of this kind of project. So I will once I publish the game, obviously I will freeze or keep the same Godot version for subsequent fixes and such. But yeah, the behavior should be consistent between runs, obviously, because I'm using the same seed. But if from one version of Godot to another they change the random number generator, I will see what I do about that. But don't worry, it's not very probable. And another small optimization that it's very productive was the pre-split of the level data. Before I was loading all the, let me show you. I had a big levels file, which is in this file, and I was splitting it into 4 smaller lists of level in this function. Now I decided that I will split them in the export script of the generator. I'm already exporting the different files, so it's much faster on loading time. So that's the 2 small optimizations I wanted to show, and obviously it's really pays off because both the loading of the data and the stitcher run much faster now. So I wanted to show that. Today I was going to do some small tasks. I'm not sure I will be able to, but in any case I will make a different video. So for now, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have comments or suggestions. Please like and subscribe and share the channel with people that could enjoy it. And please consider supporting me using some of the links below. Thanks.